Welcome to Soldier Field for the final playoff game in the wild card weekend between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. I'm Don Capps, and today I'm joined by Kevin McCormick Jr. in the booth. So the Eagles have won the toss, so elected to defer to the second half, and that will put the Chicago Bears offense on the field. Elliott kicks it off, and we're underway. Cunningham with the return down to the 24, and that'll bring out Mitch Trubisky in the Bears offense.
Let's go.
And here we go, Trubisky. Goes play action, gonna go broken up. Malcolm Jenkins, I believe, that broke that one up. Here's your Bears offense. So with that, it's second and 10. 24. Trubisky's going to hand off to Jordan Howard, and he will be stopped for a loss of 1.
You're not going anywhere, man. What are you doing? You can't get past.
And things getting a little testy.
Shut down, shut down. Let's go. We're on the ball after this. One tight end. Key the tight end. Set up. 180.
Trubisky back to throw. He's got Taylor Gabriel for the first. So we got first and 10. Trubisky lines up under center. And a handoff to Jordan Howard. This time he'll get about 2. So as we look at the defense for the Eagles, what do you think's the key here, Kevin, for the Bears offense today? Trubisky back to throw, and either he threw ahead of Burton or he underthrew Miller, but either way, his first playoff game, maybe some jitters, but it's 3rd and 8. Trubisky's got time. Got his man, Allen Robinson. First down for Chicago.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Woo, defense, let's go. Let's go. hey. Four down. 180.
There's that. This is gonna go through Cohen, who spins away, and he gets 6.
Run, go. Way to go, guys.
Let's go, run the ball after it.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Sit up!
We got 2nd and 4. Another handoff to Cohen, and he will, depending on the spot, get the first. No, they're going to say 3rd and inches.
3 down.
Let's go, run the ball after it.
And now they bring in Howard.
Tight end right. 4 down.
No, it's play action. Trubisky's got Robinson down the field. And that is 3 consecutive 3rd down completions for Trubisky.
Let's go.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Just like that, the Bears into the red zone on their opening drive. Trubisky to Howard. Howard will get 3.
Run. Yeah, baby. Boom.
Sit up! 180!
Trubisky handoff to Howard again. Howard gets to the 8.
Yeah, baby.
And it was Gary in there. You get, yeah, if not him, then that probably is a touchdown. And the Bears really using a lot of clock here. 5 minutes plus here on the first drive. And another 3rd down, their 4th of the drive.
Run!
Sending Trey Burton.
58, Mike.
They're going to give it to Howard. Howard's going to roll through for a first. So, wait, and that is up.
Oh, yeah.
And now, if you're the Bears, you got to be. That is a awful spot. He had. It looked like he had. That. I would not be happy if I'm Nagy here. And they're gonna send the field goal unit. I mean, the kick is good, but this drive should still be going. You see him talking with the official there, but that is, you just hope that doesn't come back to bite the Bears. A bad spot by the refs. Well, anyways, now Chicago's going to kick off to Philadelphia after a long 5-minute, 44-second drive. And now out comes the Eagles offense behind Nick Foles. Here we go. Foles from the 25. First and 10. He's going to start with a handoff to Adams, and he gets destroyed at Khalil Mack.
Three down.
So you got 2nd and 12 for Foles and this Eagles offense. Foles going to go play action. You roll to his right. He's going to throw. He's got Zach Ertz for a first down. He had a 15. So now you got to look at the Eagles, you know, similar scenario, but it's the exact opposite. Last year in the playoffs, it all ran through Philadelphia. Philadelphia can't even get a home game this year in the playoffs, all on the road. So first and 10 from the 39. This could be the last play of the first. Adams going to take the run, and he's going to get about 1, and that'll end the first quarter, as it is 3-0 Chicago here in the final game on Wild Card Weekend. Teams have flipped sides of the field. Now, Eagles will start off this quarter 2nd and 9 from their own 40.
Here we go.
Jake Elliott, a good kicker. He's got plenty of depth. Darren Sproles, his first carry, he'll get about 2. Foles on the 3rd and 6. Time, throw, overthrows everybody out of bounds. And the Eagles will have to punt here in their first possession. More chippiness here. Johnson will punt this one away into the end, way out the back of the end zone. So the Bears will start at their own 20. Here we go. Trubisky back to throw, and a dangerous throw. Almost intercepted. Second and 10 from their own 20. Trubisky back to throw. He's got Allen Robinson, who holds on for a gain of 13.
Good throw there from Mitch Trubisky across the middle of the field. Robinson making a good contact catch right there for a clutch first down.
So the Bears offense looking in sync to start this game, and that was the one worry coming in for the Bears was Mitch Trubisky. And so far, he's
he was really at question, but so far he's looking good right now.
So you got first and 10 for the Bears at their own 33. He's going to hand it off to Tariq Cohen, and he gets hit
what a hit.
after a gain of 4.
had him right there in the tackle. Strong tackle right there. Getting past the block. Taking down Cohen before he got any more initial yards.
Now you got Trubisky by himself in the back. Trubisky back to throw. He's got his man Miller.
Got Miller.
And another Bears first down. And it looks like this Eagles defense is just overwhelmed by this offense right now.
Yeah, this passing attack right now for the Bears is really working out a lot. You see this secondary already kind of you really see the Bears taking advantage of this lackluster secondary from the Eagles. Just almost all their passes have been for a big gain. And the Eagles got to find a way to clamp up on defense right now, at least with the passing game.
So now you got 1st and 10 from the 45. Trubisky going to give it to Jordan Howard, who muscles his way up for a gain of 3. Say 2.5.
Jordan Hickson on the tackle right there. It's his first of the day.
So we'll see here on 2nd and 8. Trubisky gonna give it to Tariq Cohen. Cohen making men miss. And he gets down to the 40. Just like you said, it's hard to get the initial contact on this man.
Yeah, he's very quick, shifty on his feet. Hard to bring him down, or it's hard to bring him down at first to get the initial contact on him. But he's so quick and light on his feet, and that's the difference you get with him and Jordan Howard. Is that with Jordan Howard, it's easy to get that initial contact on him, but it's hard to bring him down after that initial contact. And when you have that two-headed monster like that, it's very hard to really adjust.
Yeah, I got 1st and 10 at the 40. Trubisky going to give it to Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard's going to get stopped for about just 1.
You see with Jordan Howard, this defense right now for the Eagles is doing good for the most part in the rushing game. A couple breaks here and there, but this passing defense really has to get better because, again, a big stop on 1st down. They got to get the stops on 2nd and 3rd down.
And on 2nd down, a throw to Trey Burton for a gain of 7.
Woo! You got him! You got him! You got him!
So here we go, another 3rd and 2. Eagles got to find a way to get a stop. The wind's going against the Bears right now, so a field goal right here. If they don't get the 1st down, definitely could be tough. We'll see what happens right here.
You got 4. You got 4. Sit up! 180!
Trubisky giving it to Howard. Howard,
I don't think he got there.
4th and inches again.
Let's see what they go for. If they get the field goal, the field is going to be hard. The wind is at their face, going against them. And Cody Parkey, has a good leg, but I don't think he has this good of a leg to get the accuracy and the power down.
Be about
I think you go for it right here.
47-yarder.
Yeah, we're in Chicago, so the wind.
They're gonna
go
kick
for
it, but we're gonna see the 2-minute warning before we see a kick happen. Maybe they rethink this here.
Yeah, give him a little bit more
Tough,
time
very
to think.
windy here in Chicago.
Yeah, always known for being a windy place, especially in the playoffs. So, see
They're
what
leaving
they
the
do
Cody
right
Parkey out there. 47-yard try. Snaps down. Kick is up. Kick is no
Short.
good.
Short. That's what I was saying. The wind was at their face. It was not going with them. And you see the effects of it right there. That was just a 47-yard field goal. That should have been not a chip shot, but definitely should have the power on it without the wind. But you see that one falls short, just barely. And the wind already playing a factor here in Chicago.
So now you got the Eagles trying to get something started here. They have done all of nothing here really in the first half.
Yeah, so the Eagles can do something. They got to capitalize. You got good field position right here in your own 37. Wins at your back, so the field goal range is extended.
And the Eagles to get the ball to start the second half. So
yeah,
high snap.
High snap.
Rolls. Gets the gain of 3 or 4, and now you got the hurry up offense for the Eagles.
So yeah, a lot of time left. 1:40 to go. 3 timeouts.
Rolls back to throw. He's going to go to the Darren Sproles in the flat, and Amuka Mara. They're gonna tackle him in 3rd and 2. If you go too quick and don't get the first, you give the Bears plenty of time.
Exactly.
Foles.
Gotta be careful right here.
Alshon Jeffrey.
It's his former team.
Gets the first down catch, and now the Eagles looking like they're gonna slow this down a little bit.
Yeah, you got about over a minute left. You got 3 timeouts. And now you're really in field goal range because of the wind, but you don't want to give the Bears too much time if you don't get a touchdown on this drive right here.
Foles got time, goes to Ertz,
Got him.
and a timeout taken.
See what the Eagles do right here. 2nd and 4. Options are kind of open. You can run the ball right here because the Bears are probably expecting the pass as it is late in the half. But, you know, you definitely have the luxury of running the ball with 2 timeouts right here. But I think passing the ball would definitely be the best option right here because you don't want to have to waste another timeout if you don't get a good run.
So 2nd and 4 from the 36. Maybe field goal range now for the Eagles with the wind at their back, but still wind is tricky with kicks, and Foles misses there. He had Golden Tate over the middle.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing that could hurt you with the wind being at your back is the passing game, because it's definitely a lot easier to airmail passes that you saw right there.
Now 3rd and 4 for Philadelphia. Foles drops back. He's got time. He's got his man, Nelson Aguilar. And they use their 2nd timeout as they get to the 22.
Good job, Aguilar, to make that contact catch. That's really been a problem for him. At least it was a problem for him early in his career, but he's definitely gotten a lot better. Catching the ball first before turning upfield. And you saw a product of it right there. Able to make the catch, take the hit, and get a hang on that ball.
Haven't really seen any pressure from the pass rush here of the Bears, which is surprising.
Yeah, I think it's mainly because of that. Look at their DBs, because you know their DBs aren't really that good as well. Their DBs aren't as good as well, but it's still surprising not seeing.
Foles is going to go Golden Tate for a gain of 4. Still
the DBs for Chicago. The DBs for Chicago are better than Philadelphia's, but still not as good as they wanted to. That's also been kind of a problem for them a little bit of this season is kind of that man-to-man, one-on-one defense for the DBs. Probably why they're not blitzing as much.
Foles back to throw. He's got all day. Going to go, and he misses his target.
They missed him.
So they got 3rd and 7. So you can go anywhere on the field here. You get the first down.
Yeah, if you get the first down, then you're about 12 to 11 yards away from the end zone. So you probably just have one shot at the end zone to get the first down right here.
The Bears are good at forcing turnovers in the red zone. High snap, and up to Sproles, and then a timeout taken, and then the Eagles will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 32-yard try. About the length of an extra point now.
Good hold right there from the Bears, not letting the Eagles get in the end zone, especially with the Eagles getting the ball to start the second half. Good job by the defense to step up in a big moment.
We figured coming into this game it would not be high scoring with these two teams. And so far it's proving to be the case. As snap is good, kick is up, kick is good. And the Eagles tie this wild card game up at 3 with 4 seconds remaining in the first half.
Again, it's been really the story of the whole playoffs. It's a very lackluster first half for both teams. Low scoring. Hopefully this heats up like the last game we did with the Chargers and Ravens. Hopefully it heats up in the second half and we get a lot more scoring.
So waiting for this kickoff. And if nothing much happens here, we'll go to the second half where the Eagles will get the ball first, as they look to try to take an advantage here in this game. Kick is up. Kick will go back of the end zone. And we'll probably see one snap, maybe a run, and they'll head into the locker room.
Most likely see a kneel right here. I'd be surprised to see anything else.
May see something, just a run for
stats, maybe run for stats, but
no, they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out and knee this one into the half. So at the end of the first half, we're all tied up at 3 in Soldier Field. So can we expect? Do we expect anything to change here in the second half as compared to the first?
I don't expect to see anything change. You know, tied game, 3-3. I think both teams should just stay with their game plans that they've had pregame, that they've worked on all week, because neither one of these teams are in a dire situation to change anything. And we haven't really seen everything that both teams can do.
So we get a touchback to start. Foles will bring out his offense at the 25 to start this second half.
See what Nick Foles can do. Did a good job driving the team down the field before the half. Just couldn't punch it in the end zone, but he made some strong throws. Receivers making good contact catches.
So 1st and 10. Foles will give it to Adams. Adams, his first good run of the day. Get about 7 on first down.
Yeah, strong run right there. And like you said, that's really the first good run they've had, because the rushing game has not really been as good today. But definitely a good run right there and brings them a manageable second down.
So, 2nd and 3 for the Eagles. You gotta say the Bears have dominated time of possession, but tie games so far. Low snap now. Foles back, looking, throwing, and missing.
Missed him. But yeah, like you were saying, the Bears definitely dominating time on attack, especially with that first drive. That was about just over a 5-minute drive. Probably should have been a little bit more if they had gotten that call on the Jordan Howard third and short run. But that's a good way to win the game, is just keep the ball out of your opponent's hands for as much as possible.
Now a 3rd and 3. Foles drops back. He's got time. He's got a man. It's Alshon Jeffrey.
Jeffrey really showing up against his former team.
The 2 big catches for Jeffrey on 3rd down in this game.
Both teams doing a very good job converting on 3rd downs. Bears obviously doing a little bit better on 3rd down, but the Eagles still doing a very good job on 3rd down.
Foles pump, fake, and he goes to Adams, who gets to 1.
It's like one of those little pump draws right there. You don't see those much anymore. But, you know, the point of that pump draw is to obviously fake your opponent out thinking you're doing a quick pass, which, honestly, I don't really see the point of it because, you know, depending on what the receiver does out there, most defenses don't really fall for that pump. You know, teams don't do it because it just ends up with better blocking for the running back.
Now a handoff to Sproles and a good tackle.
You know, take us back about, you know, maybe 5 years, and I think Sproles definitely, that's been a little bit faster, a little bit quicker, and I think he definitely gets past that defender right there, but the age really catching up to Sproles late in his career, but still a very good career for Darren Sproles.
Another third down here for the Eagles, 3rd and 6. Pulls back to throw. Got time, he's got him over the middle. It's Aguilar again, breaks the tackle. And Nelson Aguilar gets an Eagles first down.
Good throw, good catch, just as what you want to see, a routine throw, routine catch, and good job Aguilar to get some extra yards after the catch.
So a first down for Philadelphia. That's another 3rd down converted here on this drive. So you got the Eagles to the 39. As they're kind of doing what the Bears did on their opening possession. As Sproles now takes it, gets a hole, he makes a man miss.
There he goes.
So a first down for Darren Sproles. I think he might have overheard you saying age is catching up. He's trying to prove that wrong.
Yeah, good job, good move right there from Sproles. Putting on the jukes right there, getting past defender. And getting some extra yards, but like you were saying, the Eagles doing a very good job keeping time of possession right now to start the half, as the Bears did at the start of the game. A 3-minute drive so far.
So you got the 1st and 10. Foles in the shotgun. He's going to go play action, actually, against Alshon Jeffrey, who can't hold on.
Good play from the linebacker right there to come in. Good job by Smith to come in. And Jeffrey made the catch and swat the ball out of his hands. Nothing much Jeffrey could do right there. It was a quick throw from Foles. And Jeffrey didn't have time to tuck the ball into his arms. And it was just a good play from Smith to swap that ball out.
2nd and 10. Got to get to the 16 for the first. Foles. Oh, it's almost
dangerous pass
by Smith.
Smith again in there to break up the pass. That was a dangerous throw from Foles right there, as there were almost 2 guys on him, and there wasn't really pressure. Foles definitely had time to look through his progressions. Full dodge right there by the Eagles, but here we go, another 3rd and 10. You definitely want to stay out of these situations.
You got 3rd and 10. So the Eagles got to get to about the 15 and a half for the first. Foles drops back. He's got time. Got his man Jeffrey, who, depending on the spot,
he might be. He's just short.
These refs not giving anything. And now to the Eagles.
Looked like the tip of the ball. The tip of the ball looked like it might have been over the line, but the ref said no.
And they're gonna send Elliott out.
Field goal.
So a 33-yard try. This is an extra point. Snap's good. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Eagles take a 6-3 lead.
So, you know, good start to the half of the Eagles. Definitely wanted 7, but, you know, they wasted just under 4 minutes in the half, which is very good, especially for an offense like the Bears. Definitely keep the ball out of their hands as much as possible. But, you know, still, at the rate these playoffs are going, it looks like really any lead you have is a good lead, because touchdowns are very hard to come by so far.
So the Bears offense now needing to answer. So could Trubisky lead this team back? Kick is on its way. Kick will be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And not Not a good kick by Jake Elliott.
Free kick out of bounds.
Just going to put
Kicking
the
team.
ball at the 40-yard line.
I never understand how you kick the ball out of bounds. You got 53.5 yards, 53 and a third yards. You kick it out of bounds. I get the wind is playing a factor, but I don't think it's going to east and west. I think it's going basically north and south, going with or against you for the most part. So, sets up good field position for the Bears right here. Big chance to capitalize on a mistake from the Eagles.
Here, Trubisky. He's going to throw. He's going to go. He's going to dump it off to Trey Burton, making a man
Burton.
miss.
Trey Burton put on the moves right there.
Trey Burton playing against his former team.
Yeah, his former team as well. He had the touchdown pass to Foles in the Super Bowl in the Philly Special. But here he is playing against his former team, trying to make a statement saying that you guys definitely shouldn't let me go, but they did.
Let's go, let's go.
So now the Bears go into Philadelphia territory at the 48. Hand off Cohen. Cohen's got a hole. Cohen.
There he goes.
There's a gain of 11 for Cohen.
Good by Cohen again. It's hard to find him when he's behind that own line. Play like that, he's able to get through the line, find the hole. As soon as he plants that foot and goes, just watch out, because that speed takes over.
See, they got 2 minutes left here in the third. Trubisky line up under center. He's going to hand off to Jordan Howard, who, there it is, getting that couple extra yards after the initial contact.
Yep. Just falling forward again.
One thing you're not going to see out of Jordan Howard, he's not going to mess around. He's going to put that shoulder down.
Go down, yep. You're going to put that shoulder down, truck forward, and get those extra 2 or 3 yards.
2nd and 3. Another run for Howard. Just trying to find something there and nothing doing. So now a 3rd down for the Bears. As you can see, they've got about 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes on the Eagles in the time of possession category.
Yeah. It's time of possession is a critical factor in football. If you can take control of the ball, you can really control the tempo of the game and really put the pressure on your opponent to go fast when they get the ball back.
Big 3rd and 2. Howard is gonna be probably short.
Based on this game
Yep.
coming, he should be short, and he is. Another 4th and inches.
Do they send
Good
Parkey
stop from
out for
Eagles
the
defense.
44-yarder?
He missed from 47 earlier, but that one was short. Bears do have the wind at their back, though.
So they
It
will
should be-
send Parkey out here.
It should have the distance.
Snap's good. Kick is up. Kick is good. And this game's tied at 6 with 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Field goal has been a count factor to all the playoffs, and again, here we go. We find ourselves tied at 6-6. This was the same situation we had in Baltimore. Both teams tied at 6, and then 2-way touchdowns from both teams gave the game a little bit of flavor, and then a field goal ended up winning the game for the Chargers. So we'll see what happens right here.
So you're probably going to get a touchback here with the wind at the back. Kick is up. Kick will be in the end zone. Scott will take the knee. So with 12 seconds left, we'll probably see a play or two here left in the 3rd, and we'll head to the 4th.
This is critical here, though, because with this game being mostly relied on, or all relied on field goals, the Eagles are going to have the win at their back in the 4th quarter, and the Bears aren't. We saw Cody Parkey miss from 47 with the wind going against him, so we know that his range is probably around 40 yards with the wind going against him, and the Eagles' field goal range is definitely a little bit more with Jake Elliott with the wind at their back.
Foles is going to go play action. Going to throw it down the middle of the field, and it's broken
Couldn't
up.
haul it in.
4 down, let's go.
There was nothing
It was a
but
dangerous-
Chicago Bears there. And
Yeah, it was a dangerous choice by Foles to go after that throw, but the throw was actually very well placed. He almost came up with the reception right there, just couldn't haul it in, especially with the Bears around him, but a very good placement right there by Foles. Probably not the best decision, but still a good throw.
took it a 10, run from Adams, and he gets stopped for a run of 2, and that'll take us to the 4th quarter in the last game of Wild Card Weekend. So we start the 4th. If the Eagles go on to win this game, they go to New Orleans. And if the Bears win this game, they go to Los Angeles.
Both those teams very big threats, so really kind of pick the poison right here. So what team you want to go to? So
Well, 3rd and 8, Foles back to throw. He's got all day.
lots of time.
And he's sacked.
That's not what you want to do right there if you're Nick Foles. You get all the time in the world. Nothing the O-line can do it. The O-line did a very good job of protecting him, but Foles has got to have that clock going on in his head. He had all the time in the world, and he had enough time to run the ball. I mean, I know Foles isn't a running QB by any means, but I mean, look at all that room you have. If you run that, you would definitely have the first down or have a chance to really make a move to try to get a first down. So just bad awareness. Got to have that clock going on underneath your head if you're Nick Foles. Good stop from this Bears defense.
So now, with that, you get a 3 and out, and the Bears will get the ball back here with about 6 minutes left. This is a boomer.
That's a boomer. Good point.
And it's gonna be out at the 7.
Good point. And see that wind already playing a factor right there. As it's playing a factor in field goals, but a lot of people overlook the factor that plays on punts. And you can really flip field position as you did right there. So now that changed the game plan just a tiny bit for the Bears. As they got to be careful what plays they call so they don't end up getting themselves into a safety.
So now the Bears start from their own 7. Worst field position for either team today. See what they've got. Trubisky gonna go play action from his own end zone, gonna run. Trubisky's gonna put it down and run. And he's gonna gain about 5 there. 4 or 5 on the first down.
Good job by Trubisky through the pressure, rush out of the pocket, and get the 4 yards.
It always gets dangerous when you start scrambling back towards your own end zone. But
Yeah,
2nd
end
and
zone.
6. And Trubisky's going to go play action again. He's going to throw deep. He's looking. He's picked.
That's dangerous.
Maddox at the pick. He was looking for
That's
Robinson.
Not what you wanted to see right there. A bad choice from Trubisky. As he had time in the pocket to maybe look for a check down. But that's definitely not what you wanted to see. A bad interception right there. Good play from Maddox. And now this sets up perfectly for the Eagles to take this lead in this ball game.
And now, those are the concerns about Mitch Trubisky. And those concerns coming to fruition, and that could
Here we go.
ultimately come back to bite the Bears here. So Foles is going to take over at the 45. Foles is going to hand off to Adams. Adams going to be stopped for 3. This running game is done close to nothing.
The Eagles really wanted to, or not really what they want to, really what they should do. They need to waste as much clock as they can, which means that that they gotta get a first down. I mean, they're probably in field goal range with the wind at their back, but this would be definitely a long field goal. You don't really want to waste an opportunity like this. You want to get 7 on this drive.
2nd and 7. Foles got time. He's going to throw. He's got his man Golden Tate. Golden Tate all the way to the 13.
Golden Tate, he was traded to the Eagles for a 3rd-round pick from the Lions, and it hasn't really done much for most of the season. I think just because of the young guys that they have at the wide receiver position, along with Jeffrey and Aguilar. So Tate doesn't really see much action, but still a very good wide receiver and a very good addition to this Eagles offense. Definitely that guy that can go across the middle of the field in that slot position, make those tough catches across in the middle, and he's also a guy that's shifty. He's called the Yak King, yards after catch. You see the reason why right there.
With that, they're into the red zone. 1st and 10. Foles back to throw. He's got time.
Still again, you got the clock.
Hanging in there. He's
Just standing there.
got his man Aguilar
Bro,
for
he's
the
got it.
touchdown.
3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
And there is only so much the secondary can do to cover him for that long.
Yeah, that was a very long time in the pocket. Nick Foles did not feel flushed at all. Just stood there in the pocket. And eventually Aguilar was open, but there's nothing that secondary can do. As you said, I mean, the defense has got to get a pass rush at some point. Nick Foles is standing there forever, and there's no one even near Nick Foles, so you can't put that on the secondary. You got to put that on the D-line lineman. I mean, granted, they did rush 3, but someone has to break free right there.
An extra point from Elliott. Kick is up. It is good, and it's 13-6 now. So now Trubisky's got to go out there with a touchdown deficit. But this was just like
Again.
the game earlier.
In Baltimore, yep. Quick touchdown, or not a quick touchdown.